So then, as we watch this society unfold in front of us, people are looking for answers, which is understandable. That's what we're designed to do, try to make sense of what's going on around us. And I think in the way that California seems to be the indicator of what's coming through the rest of the states, Australia seems to be an indicator of what's coming through the rest of the Western world. So I kind of keep an eye on their stuff over there. Just who knows why? I mean, I don't know what's coming. I can't stop what's coming. But I found something that I just wanted to share. It's only a couple minutes, and we'll talk about this after we hear this guy for a little bit.
But first, today I think the penny is just starting to drop about this virus. Now don't get me wrong, this virus can kill. Today the death toll went up by 1 to 19. Yet again, someone very old, a Tasmanian man in his 80s. In fact, every single one of the dead so far has been old. The youngest was 68, but he had serious medical conditions. Others were mostly much older and were dying, many of them, already of diseases such as cancer or were seriously ill. And just 19 deaths in 3.5 weeks since our first one puts the lie to headlines from newspapers last week or the week before saying fears that 150,000 may die. Well, that's not going to happen. In fact, the spread of the virus has slowed. It was up to 35% of new cases every day, but in the last 2 days it's been down to around 7%. Yes, it's still too high, I know that. It's still a long way to go, and more people will die. 50 are in intensive care. But even there's a silver lining, because that means that in no way do we look like running out of intensive care beds in just 4 days' time, which was last week's scare. So, as I say, the penny is starting to drop. The danger of this virus, wildly exaggerated. It is dangerous. Let me repeat, it is dangerous, but not as dangerous as we're still being told. Drama sells, I guess. But our reaction to this virus has been devastating, worse than you could have predicted. Restrictions so far that have put more than 100,000 people out of work, with many more to come. So that around the country now, we have breadwinners who've just lost their jobs, losing their savings, they've been humiliated.
Okay, so he's explaining what we've been talking about here and on many, many channels. And the next part, I'm not gonna slow it down. You guys are smart. But you'll catch it, what he talks about, what's going to happen within the family units themselves. And to me, I watched this whole thing. That's the takeaway. So we'll play it, and then I'm going to end this thing. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any comments, I'd like to hear them. I'd also like to hear how you're doing during this. I know a lot of people have fear, and a lot of people have anger, and they should. And I hope more people have joy and love and make something good to eat. Make a chicken pot pie, man. Those are awesome. So anyway, thanks again. Talk to you later.
And they're not even allowed to go out. Many of those homes will now be pressure cookers, stewing in absolutely dangerous frustration. In fact, that's why the Victorian government has just banned gun sales completely. Many of those homes will now be pressure cookers, stewing in absolutely dangerous frustration. In fact, that's why the Victorian government has just banned gun sales completely.
That's all, folks.